Welcome back to Reaction Day. This is the final video reaction of the day, and it's one around One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, a game that we haven't even started covering here on the channel. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 got announced a couple months back, but all that was shown was a CGI trailer, so this will be interesting. Maybe we'll get the first gameplay look. Without further ado, let's watch it. Ooh, that hurts. Big Mama arc. If you haven't watched the Big Mama arc in the anime, watch out for spoilers. I'm not gonna be careful with spoilers around this arc. I'm not gonna spoil anything that goes beyond it, unless stuff happens here, and we need to talk about it. Some cool cutscenes. The previous Pirate Warriors games, I wanna say, they had the occasional cutscenes, but they were very few and far between. The first Pirate Warriors did do some interesting stuff that escaped the Warriors format. There it is. There's the gameplay. As expected, it's a Warriors game. You're going to be defeating dozens of enemies at the time. There's a lot of these types of games out there. So I hope to see something unique here, something different. Other than, hey, it's One Piece. Because this is the fourth one they're making. I need to see something else. Hi! I like that. Big Jinbei moves. She's playable, okay. So these games usually feature a lot of playable characters because characters don't have that many moves, so it's not that hard to make a character playable. I'm loving the cutscene though. Like, they're not top tier cutscenes. This is not Dragon Ball Z Kakarot or anything of the sort. Nice boss fight. Okay, okay. That is different. That is different for sure. I'm a fan. Okay. And it ends with a Gear 4th and coming 2020. Bandai is really pushing it with no release dates this Gamescom. There's some breakdown stuff we need to get to, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I liked the first Pirate Warriors because it sort of escaped the Warriors format. It had some side missions, some things that you don't typically see in these types of games. But then Pirate Warriors 2 and 3, they focused on adding more characters, which we all know at this point, characters sell games, so that's what they decided to focus on. The gameplay side of things got very repetitive because it was just the Warriors formula. I like what I see in this trailer. We saw the Big Mom boss fight, and that looked very unique, very different. You don't typically see stuff like that in a Musou game. Musou, Warriors, same thing, by the way. I like that we saw a lot of cutscenes in this, and that's something that is not guaranteed to happen when it comes to Warriors games. So I'm glad they're giving this story that kind of treatment. And then I think overall the game actually looks fine. Combat still seems very much what these games used to be, and I don't think that's gonna change. The Pirate Warrior series does have its fan base, and I'm sure that they'd be happy to keep the game as it is. If you've been watching this channel, you know what I'm gonna say. I wish the characters were truly unique and not just, they have a bunch of attacks that look different, but they actually just do the same. You mash square to win, that kind of stuff, and then they have special attacks that are actually different from each other. But that's typically not what these games are about. So, I will say I'm pleasantly surprised. And my number one hope for this game is that it doesn't get too repetitive, because Warriors games do get very repetitive very often. That's their number one problem in my opinion. But I look forward to learning more about Pirate Warriors 4. Let me know what you guys thought of the trailer in the comments down below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.